everyone, welcome back to the channel. Phil here at Acoustic Vibes Music. So what I'm going to show you today is a Bedell custom Seed to Song Orchestra. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe down below. Thanks. So this guitar that I'm holding here is a custom Bedell Seed to Song Orchestra that I actually had the pleasure of going up to factory and hand-picking the woods for this guitar with Tom Bedell himself. So this body size is an orchestra model. This is very similar to an OM size by other manufacturers. A little bit of a custom shape and not exactly the same as an OM, but very similar in size. What we've got on this guitar is a Port Orford cedar on the top and a very cool piece of myrtle on the back. When I was up at factory, I picked a guitar up off the wall that I thought just had a glorious sound, and I said, "What is that wood combination?" One of the very helpful staff members up there told me that it was Port Orford cedar over myrtle, and since then I've been very excited about this guitar and that wood combination in general. I actually went a little bit wild when we were choosing this guitar. So there's multi-layers of binding and purfling on here. Not only maple on the body, but we're also going to have a maple bound neck as well. This guitar has a very nice straight grain maple neck. We'll see some open gear Goto tuners in gold on the back side. Nice classy feature. And then we'll also see brass inlays for all of the fretboard markers, as well as the headstock logo on here. I wanted to keep this a relatively simple looking guitar without too much bling, but also wanted to have all the really nice features like double layered wood binding. We're going to find that myrtle on the back and side has a very strong voice. It's almost like a hybrid between rosewood and mahogany. You're going to get the highs and the lows of rosewood, but you're also going to get plenty of mid-range punch like mahogany does. The cool thing about the top on this guitar is, although it looks very blonde like a piece of spruce, it is actually cedar. And Port Orford cedar generally has this nice wide grain on here and does get confused for spruce pretty oftenly. But the Port Orford cedar, it's going to be a much softer wood than spruce, so it's really easily excited, and so this guitar is very touch sensitive. So like we've talked about in other previous videos, all of the Bedell guitars and all of the American-made Breedlove guitars get the sound optimization process. So as we've discussed previously, what Breedlove and Bedell will do up at factory is ensure that each one of these pockets inside the bracing resonates at the same frequency. The end result when the guitar is all fully assembled is that you get a very balanced sound across the entire frequency spectrum. So great guitar for recording, great guitar if you're looking for something that has a nice smooth sound across the frequency spectrum. If you've got any questions on this guitar or any of the other guitars that we're making videos on, don't hesitate to reach out to us here at the shop. I've got contact info down below as well as a direct link to this guitar. Thanks for watching.